Hey everybody, it's Dre from Bullshit Corner. Welcome to another BMW E46 video. In this video, we are going to replace a Disa valve O-ring gasket. And the only reason why we're doing a video on this because I got a nasty vacuum leak somewhere that I can't figure out where it's from. And we recently changed out to CCV valve, so that only leaves a few places where I get a vacuum leak. Through the Disa valve gasket, the O-ring on the oil stick, and perhaps the intake boot. So, in this video, we're going to do the teardown to replace the Disa ring gasket. And also in this video, you're going to learn what to do and how to remove the Disa valve in case you ever have to repair it yourself. Alright, the first thing to start removing to get at the Disa valve is to remove this cover here. Well, actually, technically you don't need to remove this. You just really need to remove the intake boot, the air filter box to start. We're going to remove the air ducting right here. The section's going to come out. We're going to remove this guard here, and that's going to give us a little bit more access. So we're going to do that right now. What time it is? It's fucking beer time! Oh yeah. So here we are, the air box is out. That's as simple as removing the two bolts that come on the side. There's better access. Remove the, loosen up the intake boot, slide it off, push it down. Just basically push the box back and then up at an angle. Simple as that. There's the cabin air filter, needs this, push, twist, push, twist. Simple as fucking that. So next thing you want to do is you want to remove the battery cable. It's a 19 mil nut, and then that way you can pull the cable all across, pull this section out. Now behind there's actually supposed to be 4 screws. I only got 3 left because one fell down behind, so it's MIA. So your vehicle should have 4. Remove them. So once you get that power cable out of the way, just have it dangling right here. This piece just pulls right out. The next thing you want to do, pull the rubber off this. There's a little tab right there. Shit. Fucking dropped it. Just call me Butterfingers! And then there's another one in the back corner. Take out the hoses, and then this bracket here will just pull off. Alright, I don't know how good that's going to turn out. I'm just kind of winging it. So, the upper intake boot I have off, and it's right here. This is a good time to inspect the boot, inspect the lines for any wear and tear. So, the Disa valve right now is held on by 2 Torx bits. They're quite easily see. There's one here, there's one underneath, and the valve will just pull off. There's an electrical connection that goes right here where my finger is, right at the top of the screen. So, here's your Disa valve right here. Like I said, there's 2 bolts, one there, an electrical connection right there, and this is the back side of it. So when it's running, this flap will open and close, but you want to make sure that the top piece is on there still. Depending on what kind of model you got, there'll be like a little metal piece up top here which kind of holds this flapper in place. Sometimes it'll break off and go inside the engine. That's very bad, but I'll try to get up closer here so you can see the O-ring that I'm going to replace on the bottom here. It's kind of flattened out, so it's a good possibility that my lean code vacuum leak, fuck you, yeah. Anyways, my lean code vacuum leak might actually be coming from the O-ring, so I'm just going to swap that out right now and fucking show you guys what it looks like afterwards. That shit show. Someone used red silicone RTV gasket on there instead of using the proper O-ring. So it is very possible that my frickin' vacuum leak could be coming from here. Who knows? But we're going to replace it anyways. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Upon a time in a faraway land called Germany, this is how it's supposed to be, an O-ring. This is a non-serviceable part, so you'll have to Google Disa valve O-ring replacement to find out where you can get one, because the BMW dealership does not sell them. So that's probably why it had silicone instead of a gasket. Silicone is a cheap repair, an O-ring, proper gasket is the proper way to do it. Alright, so with the new O-ring, Disa valve, vacuum lines and shit. It's gonna slide right in there, and I gotta lube that up. That O-ring's pretty tight. So that was a short video on replacing the Disa valve gaskets. Pretty straightforward. Just remove your upper boot, your air box to make it easier. Basically remove that cover where your vacuum lines is, like that little door. Just basically what I showed you in the video. Pull it out, put it back in, 2 bolts holding it in. It's pretty simple. Inspect the butterfly valve when you're in there. Make sure it can turn freely. Make sure the pin hasn't broken off and your butterfly valve is loose, because that'll cause you some major issues as well. So that's a pretty short video because some people have asked, and I didn't really show it, but there's not really much to show anyway. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.